thing up with one final video and a few pictures, and that'll be it for the fall fishing in Navarro County.
I just had one on. I think he was small. So it was a nice little tease, you know, just nothing crazy, but I went like that right there, blah blah blah, and then I waited.
So what we're doing here is we're fishing this little where you could see the start of the fence line is. We parked over there on that point, and there's a blown down tree on this corner. The crown is projecting into the water, and that is like a shallow flat that stays shallow. But basically, what it is the wind blows around that point, and the fish just hang out right there. I haven't really caught anything big there before. I personally think that there's definitely times when big ones can get on it, but I think for the majority of the year, it serves as what I would call a nursery area, and I think it's easy for fish to get access to different food, whether it's minnows falling around plankton or whatever it is. I think that's a good little spot for fish to develop. And so, we're catching, or I miss a little one there, and then I think he catches a small one over here. Let's see.
Little tiny fish, that's what they are. They're little ones. They're little juveniles. You got one?
You gotta let them take it.
The little ones, yeah. Okay.
So I don't think that there's anything wrong with fishing that area. I just think that it's, from what I saw between some of the areas that were really shallow and didn't have a lot of water on them, like the one area we were flipping underneath the kind of overhangs, and then this spot here, like with the water drawing down, it didn't seem like it was set up right, and we were catching our bigger fish either in an open water situation out in the middle where there was a shallow point close to deep water, or we were catching them on the middle of the fence line, out in open water for I would call suspended fish, or on that log, the horizontal log that came out off the bank where he caught the big one. My buddy caught his bigger fish, the 613. Those are the areas right now, at least, where the focus should be. As a late summer situation, that's where we saw the bites. And so, those are just some of my general takeaways from our experience. But what I also want to do is share some photos of the day. See what we got here. So this is the photo of the powder blue and chartreuse crankbait that I was using. It's just a basic crankbait from Academy, but I really liked it. It's a mid-diving crankbait, and it has about a medium wobble, meaning it's not super wide, not too much action, but it was also not really tight like you would see a rattle trap. It's just kind of a good medium wobble in the blue and chartreuse. It helped me build my confidence a little bit in that color, which I was really excited about. And yeah, that's it right there. Nothing fancy. This is my black and red glitter Magnum lizard, 8-inch Magnum lizard. I was all about throwing the big baits. I'm going to go out here, I'm going to catch big fish. I want to throw big baits and weed out the little ones. Sometimes you can't always do that, but as a general rule, I think it can be a good thing. So you see me here with my lizard. It ended up catching me a couple fish I was pretty happy about. That's a spinner bait there. There were like 1 or 2 videos that got deleted or didn't get fully captured because of the heat on the camera, and it kept shutting off when they overheat. It does that as a protective measure. But I did catch a pretty good one on the spinner bait. I want to say it was like maybe 3 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds. But and what I really liked about it was the chartreuse blade in that dingy water, and I was throwing it out, and I was just letting it kind of just enough action, slow but enough action to where that the leaves, the willow leaf made a full revolution and was turning properly, and I was just slow rolling it, if you will. Off of the bank, there was some little wispy bushes and stuff, so that was a good one there. Really like that color. That's one of the fish that I caught. You know, that's the kind of the general theme for the day was about that size right there. We did have 1 or 2 bigger ones, but that's the general size. That 2 to 3 pound class was kind of the focus. You can see I have my little GoPro on. There's another one. This one's a little lighter in coloration, which a lot of times you see a less vibrant pattern on the sides of the fish in stained or off-colored water. There's another one. This one this time is a little bit more has a little bit more definition for whatever reason. Good. All of these are great fish. They're good fish. This is the picture of the 613 my buddy caught and my big crappie. That would have been a good eating crappie right there, I'll tell you. And I love to eat crappie. There's another picture of the big one. This is a picture of the fish. I think this is a chatterbait, but this is another fish that was caught by that overflow, that hard piece of concrete, like a pillar, if you will, closer to the dam. This is one of the fish that he caught when my GoPro wasn't functioning properly. It was a great fish. I don't know. I'd maybe consider that fish. If the other one was a 613, I'd put this one around 5. There's another view of the same fish. That's my biggest fish on the day. I would say that was around 4 pounds or so. And here's another picture of it. So yeah, overall it was a very, very good experience. We lost a couple good ones. You know, you hope that that's not usually the case, but it happens from time to time. And I learned a lot. You know, like I said, I'm always trying to learn from my experience out there and try to become better, and just stay humble and, you know, move on to the next one. But I hope that was enjoyable. I hope it was informative. And I'm going to continue to try to post good content for you guys. Thank you so much.